and you have to think about their shipping costs. Do you get free shipping if you order a certain amount, in which case you might want to wait until you're interested in a second doll to avoid like shipping from overseas. It's usually about $50, sometimes a little less, sometimes more. Do they offer annual events where you can get free stuff? Because you might want to wait until that event, or you might want to avoid that event, because often companies get backed up during events from all the people ordering for the free stuff, so now you're waiting a lot longer. So you want to know everything about the company that you can before you decide to buy. So that seems like a lot of stuff, right? But there's more. You can also buy through dealers, and there are a lot of advantages. First, you have to make sure it is an official dealer, though, because you don't want to buy a not official doll, like a, what is that called, a bootleg doll. You don't, those exist. You don't want to buy one of those if you can help it. So if you find an official dealer, there are benefits. If the dealer is in your country, your shipping is going to be a fraction of the cost. It'll usually be like 15 or 20 instead of like 50, so that might be worth it. The other thing is that United States Custom at this time, they do not charge for receiving dolls into the country, but a lot of European countries, they do. And the fines can be anywhere from like $30 to like $100 and up. And that adds a ton of money to your doll purchase. But if you go through a dealer, most often the dealer pays that when they receive it from outside of the country. And then you don't pay that because it's not leaving the country when it gets to you. So that is another plus of dealers. Also, some dealers offer layaway plans, even if the company that the doll came from does not. So that can help you get some limiteds if you don't have all the money at the moment when they're released. But there is a downside, and that is that generally your wait is longer when you go through a dealer because your order doesn't instantly enter the company's system. What they do is they take orders for a period of time, sometimes a week, 2 weeks, and so that time is added to your wait because the order is not even placed with the company. So that's other options you have. Just some general tips. Dolls take a lot of time to show up generally. Usually the average waiting time is like 40 to 50 working days. That's not days, that's working days, so not the weekend and not holidays. And a lot of Asian countries have like the occasional week-long holiday that almost everyone gets. So you have to remember that. But if you're planning to move sometime in the near future, there's always the chance that your order might get backed up and might take longer than they advertised. So make sure that the address you have at the time of the order is going to be the one that they send the doll to. If you think you're going to move in that time, have the doll shipped to someone you trust who isn't moving. I'm not talking about paying for them much in this case, but please know that if you're getting into dolls, you're going to need a PayPal account. Most doll companies only accept PayPal. Some of them let you enter your credit card information, but a lot of them accept PayPal. And if you're buying and selling secondhand, PayPal is the safest way to go. So please don't be that person who asks to pay by money order or e-check. Just get PayPal. It's very easy, it's safe. There are downsides of the fees, but we'll get into that next time. And don't worry, you only pay fees if you're receiving money, not if you're sending it. While I'm thinking of it, please don't use this as an opportunity to ask me for waiting periods and current conditions of companies, because I don't know most of them. I generally only buy Fairyland and Blue Fairy, although not Fairyland so much anymore recently. Bottom line is I don't keep up with everything, so I'm just going to tell you I don't know, so it's faster to just go check, because then you don't have to wait for my I don't know. So, another general tip that's great for this time of year is that companies love to release stuff in November for Christmas, well, for the holidays and for winter. So starting around November, there are probably going to be a lot of new releases and new full sets. So you might want to keep that in mind. It's coming. And a whole bunch of new stuff probably coming soon. Okay, so that's all. Next time it's going to be the secondhand market, both buying and selling. So hopefully these were some good tips. This is the time for you to leave if you don't want to hear me talk more about my own stuff that I've got going on. So if you're leaving, thanks for watching. Goodbye. If you're not, also thanks for watching and staying. So lately, I have a lot of these guys, and it's kind of more than I can outfit and get wigs. You'll see a lot of like bald dolls who don't have their face-ups finished, and no one's wearing shoes. I kind of went for resin instead of stuff for them, and now I'm wishing that I had stuff for them. So what I'm thinking of doing is selling the dolls that get the least attention, and turning that money into stuff for the other ones. So I wanted to show some dolls that I'm selling right now. If you're interested, I will link to my thread on Denim Angels, where you can see all my started threads. Probably would not be willing to sell to random people, not through some kind of middleman like Denim Angels, where I can see your feedback and stuff. But definitely it's safer on the selling end than the buying end. So, okay, so one of them, we have a Blue Fairy Hannah. I'll link you to some pictures because you probably can't see them very well from here. She's a very cute USD sized doll. You can get her. Blue Fairy renewed the Shiny Fairy May and Hannah's, so they're different now. This is the old version, you can't get it anymore. So yeah, she's very cute. There's no problems with her. And she'd be a good doll. Paisha's already on layaway, so have a Pookie Rose. I'm actually selling the Pink Maid full set. And this is good right now because Fairyland is not offering Rose anymore. It's been gone for months. The first few Pookies, just not for sale anymore. They say they're coming back, but it's been a really long time, so I don't know what's going on with that. But she's in good shape. She's really cute. Let's see, what else was there? Oh, right, my Doffy Dream. She's in the other room, though. You remember my Doffy Dream from my Doffy Dream video? I'm not really sure what I'm doing with that. She's marked for sale now, but I was thinking of, I'm not really sure what I'm doing. I was thinking of getting a mini Doffy Dream instead, because SCs are kind of big for me. I would get rid of this one, but I like her too much now. But you can look at her and see her on the thread. My thoughts are sort of wandering without my computer telling me what I want to say. Also, I have this olive here. I want to get one in white skin. So I want to sell my natural skin one. She's really, really cute. and I just think she'd make a really good addition to anyone's collection. She's suede, so she stands really well. She's not floppy. She's in really good shape. And she's just a really, really nice doll. So I also have here a kitten mitten sleeping Dennis in white skin. Not entirely sure if I'm selling this one or not, but she is limited. She has a very cute fantasy face-up that I did. You can see all these dolls in my Flickr, so I'll link to it. She has a chip here that she had when I bought her, sadly. But she's also, did I suede her? Yes. She's also got some really good sturdy posing going on. Very cute doll, limited. The white skin is limited, and the sleeping sculpt of Dennis is limited. You can't buy it unless another full set comes out with it. Other possibilities were my Aloha, which I'm not entirely sure yet. I think right now it's not for sale, but it might be in the future. Mostly because I need the patience to finish customizing it. It really needs to be suede too. It's so floppy. It's very cute though, but I'll see what I do with that. Another possibility is some of the minifee here. We have this boy, Shaorin, whose hand just fell off. There we go. I sueded him, so his posing is really, really, really good. But the problem with him is that, and this is an issue I've taken with Fairyland, their quality control has taken a nosedive. He has what people have been calling them snowflakes. If you hold him into the light, you can't really see it in pictures, but if you hold him to the light, there's just little dings that look like snowflakes all over him, concentrated in the chest area though. Excuse me? And it's very upsetting, but that's not why I would be selling him. It's mostly that, you can see from my collection, they're all girls. I'm not really sure what to do with the boy doll. He's not, I can't give him frilly, well I guess I could give him frilly little dresses, but he's just not as fun for me to dress up as the girls. But most of these are just possible, not definite. Some of them are definite though, the ones that have the threads, mostly. No, come on. I also have a shoo-shoo head. Currently I have one more head than I have bodies for my minifee girls. So I'm trying to decide if I should kick out one of the heads or if I should buy a new body. So right now I would be thinking the shoo-shoo would be most likely to leave. So those are the ones in my collection that I could possibly be parting with to make way for stuff for them so they're not bald and shoeless and have one outfit. So yeah, that's about it. Thank you for watching. I know at the end it was very vague and confusing, but I did warn you that you could leave. Well, that's all. I'll see you next time for buying and selling secondhand. And thanks for watching.